the aristocrat's joke. Let's see if it succeeds. I'm gonna give it 3 tries. Just 3 tries. Let's see.
I unleash 3 man-eating African cats in a cage with Mike Hunt, Egypt's favorite magician and first cousin of the infamous Greg Hunt. As the ringmaster, I go down to see the lion's feast. John Estes, dragging a spear lodged in his chest, staggers up to you. There'd better be a good joke in this, John growls. Victor picks a piece of javelin out of his arm and smiles. Well played, gentlemen, well played, ha, ha. He falls to the ground. The aristocrats surround you as their leader moves forward.
You're kind of premature in punctuation.
Well, what exactly were you going for here? A tasteless bit about lavishing African royalty with expensive gifts to secure hunting licenses. I'll allow it. He looks up, as if remembering something. Oh. And, sorry about this. I have to kill you. When he snaps his fingers, the remaining 3 aristocracy members begin punching and stabbing you. They continue until you're dead. Norton takes a bow. Thank you, thank you. The aristocrats.
That was pretty okay. Didn't quite obey the form. It wasn't quite transgressive. Let's try it again.
So there's these 2 fellas, see? And they're having a conversation in a hotel room. At first it seems weird because the one guy seems to be angry at the other about how he fucked his wife. Finally he tells the guy, well, fuck you, and leaves. That's it. The entire hackneyed act is inauthentic and unfunny. It transgresses no social norm to any degree whatsoever, far less than the abbreviated accusations he's already made at you. You stare back blankly. You're not entirely sure he's finished yet. He continues in a slightly more audible volume. And then there's another guy dressed as a television executive. You smile weakly. Huh, I don't. When you say another guy dressed as a television executive, do you mean like a white guy in a dark suit, or? He stares at you suspiciously from behind his dark glasses. You adjust your frame glasses and stammer, do you need me to get the whole office in here for this? The sound guy's running a temp track, which should make whatever we say sync to the video on our YouTube. Really looking forward to seeing what you've got, Mr. Norton. Ian begins stiffly, stroking a goatee that appears just as fake as his name, but unfortunately I don't know how much of this I'm able to discuss at this time. A great sigh leaks out your lips, which means, you got dick. Okay, whatever, I'll fill out the paperwork and you can be on your way. Have fun storming the castle. The agent's mysterious grimace morphs into a shit-eating smoke. This'll blow everything else out of the fucking water. And that's all I can say. Maybe that was some sort of Aesopian language?
I have lived all my dreams and have passed them into reality. Now, how many people can say that? I have dreamed.
I'll come back next week for the paperwork. You call after his rapidly disappearing back. So does this act require actual sex or?
Not just a testimony, but it is a witness that it is possible.
It can happen.
It can happen, no matter how many mediocre.
His cat's already roaring away before you can finish your query. Your shoulders slump and you trudge out of the screening room, down the hall, and back to your office, which shouldn't be dusty and falling apart like this one is, but that's another issue. As you drop into your rolling chair, you squint at a business card sitting crookedly on an old 40GB hard drive surrounded by empty caffeine soda bottles and crushed cups of stir sticks. I feel like a fucking aristocrat, whoopee. You snuff nasally, pulling your computer around while trying to shake off the weird, dark energy that accompanies sense memory. Mr. Norton, as he had introduced himself, is just a big clown. Defined by trademarked individuality, each clown is a precise identical copy of every other clown, their makeup it's the same, their costume the same, everything the same. To become a Norton clown is the highest honor a person can achieve in his line of work.
Now try number 3.
It's simple, the family of 4 does some tumbling and little magic tricks until one of the kids draws a card, which is the gift that they will be given for the demonstration. You ask, is that it? That's it. You're not impressed. Why don't you describe the act? The way you saw it in your head? Norton looks nervous but is quickly regaining his bearing. The parents ask their children in which order they would like to see each other die. His demeanor betrays a broken man. I don't know what's happened to me. I feel so dirty inside. Can you ever forgive me?
You have to be proud of your act, sir. That's what's the engine of the joke.
Please let me back in. You ignore poor Norton's pleas and continue. That certainly was interesting. What twisted shenanigans will you book into Madame Dunnies this week? Name 3 of the acts you choose to feature this week. There is an audience of social elites, politicians, and filthy rich patrons. Make each act mean something and try to tie them together thematically. Perhaps there is an overarching theme that links all three?
That's a curation adventure. Okay, one more time.
It's a family act. Father, mother, daughter and son take the stage and it's best if I just show you. Can we give this a try? Okay, you cautiously say, but this does sound a bit unusual. Trust me. You'll like it. Norton says. Okay. So what's the name of the act? You ask. The Aristocrats. Norton gleefully shouts, before going into an extended, but bleeped out, version of the joke. He concludes by asking, so, is that all you got? You clap, very slowly, with one hand. The other is holding your nose. That was horrible. That's great. Norton says, absolutely fantastic. Is it just me, or did the whole room reek of privilege? The rich smell hay. Norton, if you want to pursue this filth, you'll have to find someone else to bankroll you. Goodbye. You kick him out of your office and get back to your work.
4 different anti-comedy strains of